Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm showing you how I do a maintenance on a half tape-in, half sewing install. If you would like to see how I achieve this look and how I maintain it, keep watching.
Nothing but a beauty queen. She make it look so easy. No one else can compare. She know what she doing.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Saweeeeetie, and as I stated before, we are getting ready to do a tape-in, half sewing maintenance. So this install is actually a month and a week old. Typically I would redo the front tapes, but her tapes actually lasted really good, so we're going to just replace whichever ones came out, which I did off camera, and then I combed her hair out, and then I brought her to the shampoo bowl, which here I am washing her hair. I'm using a neutralizing shampoo as well as a dandruff relief shampoo for my client. Typically I use shampoo or shampoo sets with conditioners based off of my client's hair needs. My client does have a keratin, I believe, treatment. She did not get from me, she got from a different stylist. So we did not have to use the silk press system on her just because she already has a process to help her hair be very straight. So I'm gonna use my shampoo and my little scratch paddle, whatever you call it, my shampoo paddle, and I'm really just gonna break down any debris or any buildup that's on her scalp. I'm being extremely careful to make sure that I'm not snagging any of her tape-ins, and this is actually kind of easier because her tape-ins are old, so where I'm scratching, it really is no tapes at the root because your tapes slide as your hair grows. But I still am being very cautious to ensure that I'm not snagging anything. Then here in the back, as you can see, there is tracks. We have about 2.5 bundles sewn in the back for that nice full thickness in the back. And I'm going to take my paddle and scratch across the line of where, first braid starts. And then to get inside of that sewing, I'm going to take a tail comb, rat tail comb, whatever feels most comfortable for your client. And very gently, I'm just like sticking it in there and rubbing it around. I'm not poking at her scalp. I'm just sticking it in there and just rubbing it around. Again, that's going to break up any buildup on the scalp. So when we wash it, it's going to rinse it out of her hair. And this also helps for your clients if their scalp is itchy underneath their sewings. Like literally, they will never want to skip a maintenance if you ensure that you get in there and scratch their hair like they cannot. Once that step is done, I'm going to rinse it out, and I do shampoo 3 times to ensure, like I said, all buildup is gone. And the best that the hair is washed, the better the reinstall, quote unquote, looks and feels. And that's because the hair is extremely clean, the curls are more bouncy, or the hair is more straight when you straighten it. It just makes more sense to make sure that you completely clean your hair, whether you have sewing or whatever. Get underneath there and clean your hair as good as possible. So on my last shampoo, I'm going to ensure that I'm getting inside of where the tape-ins are. So I'm just going to take the palm of my hands and I'm going to really just get in there. And this again is going to make sure that all the scalp area near the tapes is clean, and also it'll take off any like grease or buildup that's on the tape-ins. Again, I did remove any of the loose tape-ins before we started this process, but if I do find any loose ones as I'm washing her hair, I will take them out. If anything is like feeling loose or sliding as you're washing, that means it needs to come out. Like just take it out and just reinstall it at the end. Yeah. So here I am getting ready to put her under the dryer. As I stated in my last maintenance for my sewing, which you guys can watch that video, you have to sit your client under the dryer for 2 hours, depending on the hair thickness, how many bundles they have. So what I'm doing here is I'm just sectioning her hair off in 4 parts, and I'm going to sit her under the dryer, and she's going to sit here until it's all done. So while she's sitting under the dryer, I'm going to use this time to clean her tapes that I took out. So I'm just going to separate the tape sandwich because that one obviously just slid completely out. I'm going to take a tweezer and I'm going to just take the tape off. Now, let me tell you guys, okay? I'm so embarrassed to even say this. When I first started doing tape-ins, which is why I want to be able to share videos like this and really give you guys an insight on this stuff, because people be trying to hide information or not telling you the proper thing, because I get it. They want you to take a class and pay for it. But baby, just come on, stop being a gatekeeper for the information. So I didn't know how to take the tape off of the Tapein. So I was soaking them in alcohol, trying to rub it off and do all this extra stuff. But I found the method. Just take it off with tweezers and it comes off easily. Any additional residue that's still on the tape, I take some alcohol, or if it's really sticky, I could just take a dry towel and literally it will rub completely off. So after I take the tape off with my tweezer, just pull it off, I'm going to take a towel and I'm just going to rub the excess stickiness of the tape off, because it is a double-sided tape. And yeah, I just do that until it's completely off. And as you can see here, it literally rubs to the top of the tape, and then I'm able to just peel it off. And then when I wash the hair, it's completely clean, no stickiness. And when I dry it to reapply my new tapes, I don't have any leftover residue or buildup from the previous install. Simple. Somebody could have just told me that. Okay, so we're going to move on to shampooing it, and I do shampoo 2 to 3 times depending on, again, buildup or, whatever the hair needs. I'm going to use my same neutralizing shampoo to do that, to just ensure that like I said, the hair is extremely clean, because that's the best way to get the end result of an install, is to start with clean and fresh hair, tapes, sewing, whatever, wig, etc. So now that is all done, we're going to jump into blow drying. So I did sit her under the dryer to ensure that her back sewing is completely dry. Her tapes are completely dry as well, but I still need to go back in and blow dry and make sure that it's completely dry before we begin styling. So I'm going to blow dry each section by section. I'm going to start off with the back, move up to the second back section, and then move to the front. I'm being very gentle here because, like I said before, we do have tapes that are a little older, so you just want to be careful. Once I'm done blow drying her entire head, I'm going to begin flat ironing. Now, I flat iron her hair before I put the tapes back in. And the reason that I do this is because, honestly, you need to have the hair as pressed as possible, so this way you can make sure that the tapes aren't visible where you place them. And because the hair just needs to be straight. It's like no other explanation for that, I don't think. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and straighten her hair, taking small sections and just straightening it the whole entire top. The back I did not straighten because she's gonna do curls and it's a sewing in the back, so it's no need for me to straighten the back and straighten the front and then go over the whole head and curl it. We're not doing that. So yes, taking small sections, flat ironing her hair, and then next we're going to go ahead and add her tape-ins. So I'm going to do this really quickly. So if you don't know how to install tape-ins, you can definitely watch my tape-in video that I do have posted. Obviously, my tutorials online are not as depth as my courses. So if you would like to take a course, make sure that you guys go to crownsforqueens.com, where I have online virtual classes that also come with a mentorship. So make sure you guys check that out if you would like to have a more in-depth tutorial class on how to install tape-ins. But so yeah, back to the video. I'm just gonna reinstall her tapes that did come out when I was washing, and as you can see here, she has like some, they're not loose, but they're outgrown. So like I said, we're gonna try to push it for another 2 weeks, and then I believe we're gonna take the front tape-ins out and reinstall the whole front because her back sewing is still really good. So yeah, also too, I know I'm probably going to get a question, how do you reinstall the tape-ins? You just have to buy another pack of the double-sided tape to reinstall them. Again, all this information, vendors to how you buy your tape, vendors for tape-ins, is all included in my course. So make sure you guys head over to Crowns for Queens to get more information on that. So yes, I'm just going to finish applying these tape-ins, and then we're going to jump into styling. So my client wants to do soft curls per usual, but before I even begin curling, I always ensure that her whole entire perimeter is as straight as possible. So now with tape-ins, I try to use as minimum product as possible. I don't like to use a lot of oil and stuff because you want to make sure your tapes are sticking. So I'm just going to go over and press her baby hairs, back of her hairline, everything out with my hot comb now that I'm done straightening her hair. And this is going to be done with no product at all. No hair serum. I didn't even use my favorite Design Essentials silk, is it called? Yeah, the silk primer. Just because like I said, I want to be very sure to not add any additional products when doing tape-in installs. So yeah, now that that's all done, I'm just gonna actually show you guys a clip from when I first did this install, and showing you like just how the versatility of this install is. So the purpose of this is because my client likes to wear her hair in multiple different ways. So she wants to be able to wear it half up, half down. As you can see here, that's the track. And once you part hair directly over it, your track is hidden, and you could technically put 2 ponytails in the front because we got a middle part. Or you could do a whole ponytail in the front and do a half up, half down. You can see here how the coverage of just like where the tape-ins are in the front in my hand, and then the sewing is in the back covered by her natural hair. It just looks extremely natural. So she could do half up, half down, 2 ponytails in the back, 2 ponytails. She can also do a whole ponytail because, like I said, her whole perimeter is left out. So it's extremely versatile. She could do side part, middle part, or left side part. Yeah, it's literally no ends to what she can do with this install. And like I said, it's been a month and a week old. Her back sewing is still extremely tight, and she can honestly keep this in for about 2 months, 2 to 3 months, as long as she gets her front redone every 6 to 8 weeks. So I have gone ahead and curled her hair. Like I said, we're going for soft curls, so I'm just going to curl it and we're going to comb it out. As far as styling, wearing it half up or half down, that's her personal preference. She can do that on her own time, which is the beauty of this install. So make sure that you book this install or start adding it to your services, because not a lot of people know how to maintain a head full of tape-ins. But the half sewn, half tape-ins is so easy, and it still lasts extremely long with proper care. So once again, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what more you guys want to see in the comment section below. Let me know what you learned, and also make sure to hit me up on Instagram at crownsforqueens_ or at I am Saweeeeetie for more information on how to purchase a course and be a mentee to me. I appreciate you guys for watching this video. I'm gonna wrap it up with pretty much just showing you the end result of her install and different ways that you can style it. Thank you guys. I'll see you guys in the next tutorial.